Today, we're somewhere in California having some orange wine. Let's get it. Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. Hey, what up, y'all? Happy Friday. Can't wait to get into this wine with you. I got some announcements to make at the end of this, on the back side of this video. But let's get into the wine. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. I definitely have had a really good week. My birthday was on Sunday. So celebration to stop, but I'm still drinking some really good wine, and I hope you guys are drinking some good wine too. So anyway, let's get right into it. Today, we're somewhere in California. I don't know. They're saying it's Central Coast. It says Paso Robles where it's bottled and vin. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Paso Robles. It says San Miguel too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Paso Robles, San Miguel. This is skin contact, so this is considered an orange wine. Just a real kind of background on orange wines. Orange wines are considered orange wines when it's coming from a white grape that's pressed with its skins on, and it gives you this kind of orange tint. Rosés are red grapes that are pressed with their skins on that give you that kind of rosé color. So that's the difference. I love orange wine, especially when it's done right. This one is a crazy blend, like a lot of different grapes in this one. But I'm just going to go through some of them. Jesus, is a lot of grapes. You got 34% Chenin Blanc, which is the big one here. 18% Pinot Gris, 12 Colombard, 9 Trello, 8 Verdejo. That's a lot of grapes. Most of these grapes here, are considered have been used for orange wine in the past because they all have this kind of like really kind of like deeper color skins. So when they're pressed, you get these type of colors. But putting them all in a blend is kind of crazy to me. Anyway, let's get into the wine. Sorry, I just thought that was really interesting. This is the 2023, and this is called the Slice skin contact. So you guys can see that label real quick. So really interesting. Really interesting blend here. So I'm curious to know how this is gonna go. I will pan it if it's bad, but I am curious because I do like orange wine. So anyway, on the nose, first thing I'm getting some nectarine. I'm also getting like a little bit of a spice here too, which is interesting. I'm getting some lychee. The spice that I'm getting is like kind of like a cinnamon. I think is popping out. It's really interesting. So I'm getting an orange peel here too, and also like a kind of a white tea component jumping out of the glass, which is cool. I like that. I'm getting white flowers. I'm also getting like a little bit of like a papaya, like something tropical going on here too, which is interesting. And also like a little bit of pear. Let's go ahead and taste it and see if everything's translating to the palate. Wine Still of the Week will be right back. I am currently on this journey to be the best version of myself every single day, and I don't always get there, but one thing that helps is meditation. I believe meditation is a form of self-love and also self-regulation. If you're into wellness gear like this, please go to my online store and check it out. Cheers. Now back to the show. It's good until the end. I'll get into that in a second. Hopefully, maybe it'll change in the glass. I literally just opened this up and poured it in my glass. So let's see if it changes in the amount of time it takes for me to break this down. And let me take another sip. Okay. I would say this is medium body. Structure, acid is medium. There is some skin contact, so there is like light tannin here, but it's medium minus on tannin. Finish is decent. Length is not that crazy. I would say like medium plus on finish, but not long. Up front, you get some of the up front. There's definitely like this kind of like lychee fruit. White tea thing going on that's at the front of the palate, and then it kind of goes to it kind of goes crazy in the mid palate. I'm gonna be honest, it goes to shit in the mid palate. Things start, all these flavors start popping up, but they're not like succinct. It just is not. It's just all over the place here, and they're not clear flavors. They're not great flavors. They're okay, but they're not great. Let's taste a little bit more. Maybe I missed this one. A little bit of like an orange peel. The mid palate. It's definitely some of that nectarine thing that I'm catching too in the mid palate. So I'll say this is where it goes wrong. Okay, up front you're getting like kind of like the orange zest. I'm sorry, this wine is really throwing me off. Orange zest, a little bit of white tea, also like a little bit of a nectarine thing up front. That's what you're first getting, right? Not clear flavors, but they're there. You can taste them. As it gets into the second or third quarter, that's when the place just has a big old hole in the middle of the palate, and everything falls off a cliff. And I don't know what happens, but there's like nothing, almost nothing in that third quarter on the palate, and then it comes back on the finish. But the finish is weird because it comes back with all this stuff, along with like this really weird, not pleasant peppery thing on the finish. And I like pepper on my wines, but this one doesn't go good with the rest of the stuff that's going on the back of the palate. And it also has this little like they didn't finish fermentation, like this wasn't clear fermentation. Yeah, I don't like this wine. I'm gonna be real honest with you. You gotta be really bad for me not to like you. And maybe this gets better, maybe this is, I don't know. I feel like this is one of those times where these guys wanted to experiment with orange wine, but they didn't know what they were doing. So they're just really throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks with all these different varietals in here. And I don't have no problem with a lot of varietals. I've seen people do it well with a lot of varietals and kill it. But this, either they didn't let it finish doing what it does in a bottle before releasing it, or this was not the right blend. That's all I have to say about this wine. If I'm scoring this wine, actually, I'm just going to go 80 points. I'm not going to bash it. 80 points. If you want to try this wine, where I got it from was I got it from Trader Joe's. I got it for $11. There's a lot of other wines I'd probably get for less than that. But $11 to try some orange wine, to get a feel of what it is. Most orange wines are not like this. I'm telling you, I really like orange wine. On the nose, it really kind of brought me in because I was like, oh, this has some stuff going on. But on the palate, just didn't hit well for me. So with that being said, I want to let you guys know that my newsletter is out. So please go ahead and sign up. You can sign up for free for the monthly newsletter. Actually, I'm sorry, it's weekly. So I'm dropping off stuff every week. Go check it out. We got a food section, food week, wine week, fiction week, and publishing week. So check it out. I'm super excited. And if you want to do the paid tier, you get long form interviews. You get like discount codes on everything, and there's just a lot of more things. You're gonna be more interactive with some of the people that I've published. Getting to know them and their stories. So definitely subscribe to my newsletter. Also, I'm bringing back. I got a little slow on the Wine Sale of the Week blog, but I'm trying to catch up right now. So I'm gonna start putting out more stuff on a weekly basis with that. WineSaleOfTheWeek.blogspot.com. Go check that out. I just go a little bit more in depth of the wines that I'm tasting here. Other than that, guys, question of the day: what was the last bad wine you had? And please let me know so I don't touch the stuff. Until next time, cheers.